Coming up next, we've got the Soldier, which has got some pretty cool, funky art with all this kind of techie equipment, really over elaborate gun attachment kind of stuff there too. So yeah, there. The Soldier is one of the only, I think, classes with the D12 hit die. We upped them all a little bit from the SRD, if I remember rightly, because guns are such a powerful thing when you look at them compared to some of the stats for bows and arrows and stuff like that. So it was a little bit of a balancing thing too. And then they basically have all the armor and weapon proficiencies. So from light, medium, heavy armor and shields to simple range weapons, all the way through to heavy and grenades, and not explosives, as that's more of a technician thing, definitely. First aid kits as a tool proficiency I thought was quite kitsch, because I think they'd be trained in at least giving first aid to fellow combatants as well. And then vehicles would be cars and heavy vehicles as well, from kind of tanks and troop transports and that kind of thing. Your usual strength and constitution saving throws, as well as 3 skills from acrobatics, athletics, intimidation, survival, and tactics. And then starting equipment, there's a fair amount of good stuff on offer, as well as an assault rifle at first level is pretty damn good. And then that'll improve, obviously, as you get more from the equipment upgrades that you get from 4th level as well. Training, then, is your first class feature for the Soldier. And that comes with a certain light training, like the Ranger we had earlier. So automatics, they all do some cool stuff. I'm going to breeze over them a little bit. So you've got stuff like automatics, so it's stuff with burst or full auto weapon properties. CQC is that close quarters combat kind of thing, and CQB, both of these are a little inspired by like the kind of gun fu of Equilibrium, or like the Metal Gear Solid CQC stuff from Snake Eater. Explosives as well. Marksmanship is that thing you want to go for if you want to go down the kind of sniper route, because you get to ignore disadvantage at long range. 2-weapon fighting as well gives you that little bonus too. Adrenaline burst gives you your temporary hit points equal to 1d10 plus your soldier level at first level. Your action surge at second level. Once on your turn, you can take an additional action, and twice at 17th level, that kind of thing. Quick load then at 3rd level means that reloading is second nature to you. So normally when you need to reload, that is an action. I wanted to have a little bit of interplay between that thing of firing off a number of shots. I could have made reloading part of the move that you do in combat, but I thought then there wouldn't ever be any kind of tactical play-off between attacking and reloading early, or not being able to attack and having that awkward position where you have to figure out, well, I need to reload, or now I need to kind of try and get a bonus action out of something. But for quick load, you can reload it as part of your move instead of your action in combat. When you get that as Soldier, because you're just that quick. And then your squad roll from 3rd level is your archetype as your normal. 4th level, you also get your ability score and equipment upgrade as usual. Extra attack at 5th level, and then 11th and 20th as well. And then Indomitable as usual at 9th level. You can reroll a saving throw that you fail. If you do, you must use the new result. You can use this feature twice between long rests, and 3 times at 17th level. So the squad rolls, there are a few more than just 2 that are going to be on offer for Soldier, because for Fighter they have quite a few as well. And Soldier tends to be the one that is a bit more catch-all in terms of its approach. So like, I always think about certain characters on screen when trying to think about this. James Bond to me would be like a multi-class, like 10 levels in Soldier and 10 levels in Face. John Wick's like Soldier, like he's just assassin, maybe infiltrator, assassin, I don't know, but I wanted to give some flexibility there for the soldier. So we've got platoon leader. So that's all about coordinating your team, giving them actions. I really liked in 4E when they did the warlord, and giving your actions over to your allies, letting them do extra certain attacks or actions and that kind of thing. And I wanted platoon leader to be about that kind of thing, about you coordinating a team, giving your actions over to your allies, and having real like tactical play, and that comes to its fore with 18th level when you're asked to roll for advantage. You can forego your initiative roll to add your intelligence modifier to all of your allies' initiative rolls within 60 feet. So basically you'll go last, but they'll all get a boost to their own, so that might help out. And then assault is that up close and personal John Wick style type of combat. So you get a shield bonus at 3rd level. Breaching as an action, you can set and detonate an explosive charged just as a bonus action. The explosion or attack does not deal any damage to any other targets and will automatically unlock any standard door. Blast doors or any reinforced doors may be immune to this. That's providing you have the stuff as well. You get additional training at 10th level from that. 3-gun training as well. If you've seen the videos of Keanu Reeves like running around that gun range in somewhere, I want to say Texas, where he just switches between the 3 guns real quick, that is this. So at 15th level, between extra attacks in your extra attack feature, you can switch to another firearm you carry. So there's always that thing in like first-person shooters as well, where switching out to a pistol is always much quicker than actually reloading the weapon. So it's that kind of thing, but you're just that quick that you switch between weapons, even between attacks. And then Survivor gives you another kind of boost of resilience to your hit points as well. Enforcer is being like proper up close and personal. It's a trained thug, kind of combatant. So everything from close protection, which is lending disadvantage on an attack roll to an enemy if you're within melee range. Doing extra damage to an unaware enemy. Doing extra damage to critical hits with piercing and slashing weaponry. Dirty fighting adds conditions and stuff. And then you also get some resistance to bludgeoning damage as well, which is always helpful. That kind of thick skull type thing. And then sharpshooter I've got to have, because snipers are such a cool archetype. I think so many people are going to go after like a sniper. The sharpshooter it's got to be included, right? So you've got your improved critical from 3rd level there, and that is your improved critical as you might expect from 5e. I know that exhibits in the champion, I think, from a fighter. Sniper's Nest lets you set up one of those. Oh, someone's left the fieldcraft test in here. That's survival. And then it provides you with some half cover, basically. So you can set up a little dugout as part of that. Headshot lets you add to your critical damage. Bullet penetration, when you hit an enemy with a ranged attack with a rifle, you can make a second attack roll against a second target if the line of sight that you draw through that first goes through into the second target, like directly. So you can literally line up a shot and get like 5 targets or something. Or, sorry, 2 targets. So that's pretty funky. Bullet goes through one and into the other kind of thing. And then superior criticals at 18 to 20. So you bring that from the improved critical to the superior critical.